Hey, what's popping? Welcome to CLN's Daily Brief on Channel Live News 24. That's right, CLN 24's Daily Brief, which is a debut today on August 17, 2025, where we are talking about this is where news hits harder than the culture ever seen, because that's all we talk about is the culture. We're going to talk about, we are going to talk about today um, UFC, because there was no boxing this weekend. We're going to talk about football. We're going to talk about hoops. We're going to talk about AI. And we're going to talk about market money moves. That's right, the stock market, baby. We are all here. So let's get into it. We are officially, that's right, we are officially blowing on that Drakus Duplessis pack. Man, that boy was talking mad stuff. He was talking mad trash. Then UFC 319 in Chicago, Chimaev put that work in. He dog walked that boy. He dog walked that boy. That's correct. 12 times he dropped him. 12 times. He was on the he broke a record for ground control. And the scoreboard was 50-44. Drake got that ass whooped. Chimaev was a gracious winner. He told Drake is that he appreciated the fight and that he is an African lion. Kind of wild. Kind of wild. Wild visual. But at the same time, man, it was awesome. But besides Shemaiah being a performer of the night, there was also Lerone Murphy and Carlos Preta, who both stunned the home audience with back-to-back spinning elbow TKOs. That's right, spinning elbow. When the last time you seen a spinning elbow? Usually like once every 6 to 8 UFCs. It's like, man, yeah, yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy. Your boy Tim Elliott also was a performer of the night, and he got it for a guillotine. Yeah, man. Put that work in. Put that had that Asian dude tapping. But yeah, Michael Venom Page, he showed out with his karate style point fighting version. It was pretty good, man. He was tricking the crap out of Cannonier, man. He caught him with some punches. That boy got some hands. And he fast. Shh. He fast. So yeah, it was like slightly embarrassing watching that fight. Cannonier was just looking old. But they was gracious, man. Michael MVP did his thing, boy. He did his thing. He did his thing. I was proud. I was proud. We're gonna get into football now. That's right. The rookies are still auditioning for the number one spots or to move up in the depth charts, especially in Cleveland, because I'm from Ohio. And Shador didn't play this weekend because of an oblique injury that happened on Wednesday last week. So basically, Dillon Gabriel was able to roll out there, plus Tyler Huntley backed him up. And Dillon Gabriel showed all right, 13 to 18 with with 143 yards. Very decent until he got a pick six. That's right. Your boy threw a pick six. Shador didn't do that. But yeah, some people like Shador, some people don't. I'm just rooting for the kid because I think he got Messed up. We all saw what happened to him on draft day, around them draft days. But Dillon Gabriel threw a shot last week. He said it was at the media. Well, we all know what's going on. When you say entertainers versus competitors, come on, man. We, I wasn't even born that night, but I definitely know I wasn't born last night. So what are we saying? What are we saying, man? Now let's just get into hoops. WNBA had a tough game over the weekend with the Liberty, New York Liberty lost to the Minnesota Lynx. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of haven't been watching WNBA since July 15th when Caitlin Clark went down with the right growing injury. And the thing is, there's really no return date really in sight as of yet, stated to ESPN News. And the reason I say that is because it's a growing injury. You can't even really practice with the team with injuries like that, and then also got an eye for the 26th that she'll be back. But the thing is, do you really think that she's coming back on August 26th? That's really just like freaking 9 days from now. And if she hasn't been able to practice with the team, will her jumper be as wet as it's been? You can't get no reps in. We'll see. We'll see. But I mean, when she put the league on her back and did what she had to do last year, we really saw everybody grow into, oh, it's better than the men's game. Well, this is what it looks like when your GOAT, quote unquote, is sitting on a bench. This is what it looks like. Let's go ahead and slide into politics and politics and the culture, pop culture. That's right. First off, it is reported, the Fed has reported, Fed reports that Powell is turning market rate. However, I really don't know what that means, being that it's not Trump or it's not somebody in the governor's office or anything of that nature that I actually feel but care about. We still haven't got that Epstein list. So it's like, really, what the heck is going on in politics? It sounds like it's a slow cycle right now, for real, but that's what they wanted to report. So it's on the newsletter. If you're a big politics person, you'll be able to find it. It's off the hill. I'll tell you what. But in pop culture, though, we saw the return of a classic. It's a remake, but it's a return of a classic. That's right. Imaginary Players by Cardi B was co-signed and granted by Hove. That's right. That's right. That song dropped on Friday and it hit number 15 on Billboard. Mm-hmm. That's straight up. Number 15 on Billboard as of Friday. And it is pacing number 5 for next week. Top 5 for sure. And I think it's gonna get it because Cardi always drops hits that do well on Billboard. I mean, that's how she has been as a hit making single machine when it comes to the music industry because she's only had one album. And we're coming up to September 19th, where she is dropping her new album for the first time in years called Am I the Drama? Yeah, you are the drama because this song is super petty. It is very opulent. The visuals are amazing. And I bumped it all weekend. I like it. I like it a lot. It made me listen to the old Hove even more because that was my song. That was when I used to ride around in my Oldsmobile Cutlass in high school. Yeah, yeah. I used to do that. Then we're gonna get into that's right. We're gonna get into AI. Grab your phone. Do you know what you got this morning? Chat GPT 5. That's right. It dropped, and analysis are saying that it has a PhD level tech. Jury's to be out so far on that, but I tell you what, it's making my PDFs better now. So I'm excited about that. I mean, I programmed my Chat GPT a year and a half ago, and so I get everything that I want out of it. Plus, I know how to write prompts. So if you don't know how to write prompts, definitely you need to go to um, the AI Marketing Summit 2025 this Wednesday and have Alicia um, Little tell you how to use AI. Don't get left behind, man. Don't get left behind. Now let's get into the market. Amazon, Netflix, and Micron are all headed into the buying zone. That's right. Now, Micron is reason it's going to the buying zone is because their chips are the demand is surging. While in other AIs, Big Bear is failing. It stumbled in the market. So definitely, AI is really pushing the market these days. And they say, don't really get too high on it as far as buying in these AI companies, because what happens if the market stutters due to AI? I'm not a specialist on it. I'm getting into it. So I'll be able to speak to that a little bit more as we get down the road. But that is a part of my newsletter. So let's just talk about the three things that we want you to do with this. Of course, like, share, and subscribe. Second, get the newsletter. All I need you're gonna see on here is my email address for the channel. And I want you to simply email me your name and email so that way you can have these and more as far as the articles, and you'll have the links to back every story up every morning at 6 a.m. When you wake up, have your coffee, boom, you got the culture in your palm, ready to go. So I tell you what, I'm about to sign off because this is Garrett S. More. Stay grinding, stay shining, stay big timing. I love y'all. Peace.